Oh, we are live! How are we, lads? Come on, the footy! The footy's back! Guys, subscribe to the channel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah! The Cowboys win it! Woo!
Yeah. Look at him. He's about to throw something, I reckon. The bear's gonna throw something. Just waiting for it, eh? Cover your ears.
Fuck!
Oh, that was louder than I thought.
Fuck me, Dad!
Oh, here we go. That was louder than I thought.
If you are under the age of 16, I would strongly suggest you do not watch this review. There's going to be a lot of swearing involved in this, and if you don't like swearing, simply just go and fuck yourself. Simple as that.
Let's go.
The first thing I'm going to say is, CJ, mate, I just want to say congratulations to you. Your Rabbitohs defeated my Cowboys, so congratulations. Well deserved. You guys were the better team on the night, and look, I am pretty pissed off. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually about to explode. I'm pretty fucking mad.
We can all see you.
Congratulations, mate, and you guys will play finals now. So you're locked in. So well done.
Happy about that, bro. Yeah, we put up a good game without cooking that, but all the best to the Cowboys in the finals, and yeah, bro.
There's a good thing about tonight, and there's a bad thing about tonight.
Yep.
The good thing about tonight is now that the Cowboys will be playing in Sydney week 1, I will probably be in Sydney for the first qualifying final. So that's a good thing. The bad news is we're not going to finish second because we all know Cronulla are going to beat Newcastle next week. But, man, tonight's game between the Rabbitohs and the Cowboys was extremely frustrating. I am not going to blame the referees. I could easily go off my hole right now and say fuck Jared Sutton and fuck the referees. On social media, I was saying that to a few people. I was pretty mad. On Twitter, I was fuming all night. The only problem I have with the Rabbitohs-Cowboys game was the Alex Johnson try. That was an obstruction every day of the fucking week. The Cohen has sin bin I have a problem with. That wasn't a fucking high tackle. That hit him in the fucking chest. Besides those two problems, I'm okay with tonight. The Rabbitohs were the better team. They did well. The Cowboys played they played too sideways. They didn't play through the middle enough. Obviously, the loss of Tom didn't help. Thought Drinkwater at 5'8" was all right, along with the hammer at fullback was okay, but probably just weren't involved enough. The sin bin from Cohen Hess at the end, I thought was a really, really harsh call. The Kyle Felt sin bin as well, I thought was even harsher. But I'm not going to blame the referees. There were a lot of bad calls tonight that went against the Cowboys. But in my opinion, the Rabbitohs were the better team on the night. They deserved the 2 points. So full credit to them. It's very hard for me to take this on the chin right now. But the thing is, we're going to be playing in the finals. We're going to be finishing in the top 4. We're going to be playing in Sydney week 1 against Cronulla or Penrith, which I think is a good thing. I'm okay with it. But just the way we lost that game tonight frustrates me a lot. Now, if we played Cronulla That'll be a great game. I think it will be a great game. If we play Penrith, then that's probably a good thing as well because then we avoid them until grand final if we're good enough to get there. Same with Penrith if we beat them, if they're good enough to get there. So I don't mind playing either of them week one. I'd rather play Penrith or Cronulla than play Melbourne because of Melbourne's experience. So, look, frustrating loss, but it's not a bad thing when you think about it. CJ,
Yep.
what did you make of the game anyway?
Oh, look, personally, I'm happy with it. We've secured finals footy. Yeah, I do think some of the calls tonight were a bit in our favour a bit.
100%.
However, I do believe we won fairly. But
to an
the only
extent,
thing-
yes.
But look, really at the end of the day, I'm just happy that we've secured finals because that was the main task for the next 2 games. So I'm just happy that we've been able to do that.
100%. Well, I said a couple of weeks ago, bro, when I did the NRL ladder predictor, I said we're going to finish third. We're going to play.
Yeah, you did. I
Cronulla
remember
week
you
one.
saying that.
I think I said we're going to finish third or we're going to finish fourth, and I have done my maths. I've had a look at the ladder. If Melbourne beat Parramatta, if Melbourne Storm beat Parramatta next week, and the Cowboys win, Cowboys will finish third. If Melbourne beat Parramatta and the Cowboys lose to Penrith, Cowboys will end up in fourth. But if Parramatta beat Melbourne and the Cowboys win and the Sharks win, Cowboys will finish third. So either way, we're going to be playing Penrith or Cronulla week one. So week one, the finals, Cowboys will be playing in Sydney regardless because there's no way in the fucking world the Sharks are going to lose to Newcastle next week. It's just not going to happen.
Even with the rest of the players, no way.
There's no way they're losing to Newcastle next week. There's no way. No way in 80s. But Souths are now secured in the finals. And guess what that means,
Yes.
CJ?
Yeah,
Next week, Roosters and Rabbitohs, the winner will probably get a home final.
Oh, that's such a massive game at stake. I'll be there as well, so it's going to be massive. I hope we win, man. That's such a big game.
Now, I know a lot of people are going to write the Cowboys off, but if you do that, I think you're a fucking dickhead. You can't write us off. We were without our 5'8" tonight, one of our best players, Dom Dearden. Dearden was out, made a huge difference to the way we attack. I mean, if you go back and watch the full game, the way the Cowboys attacked tonight was decent, but with Dearden not there, you could tell the difference. You really could. It just wasn't there. Dearden returns week one of the finals, so that's a boost for us. But you could see that Dearden being out was a massive blow for the Cowboys, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. He's a very integral part of that spine. So I think, it was a big out.
And look, obviously Souths had no Cook, which was a blow as well, but Havili's done the job all year off the bench. It's been great for him all year. So Havili's a good replacement, but just taking Dearden out of the Cowboys, it makes their attack a bit more, a bit weaker than what it would be.
Yeah, that's true. And, you can say the same for Cook as well. But, look, I think both teams were evened out in terms of who we had out. It was a tough game, though.
I'm just reading the live chat. Faraz, look, I get you're going to argue, Drinkball's done a job before, but Drinkball's been playing fullback all year. This is his first game at 5'8" all year, so obviously it's going to be a bit tough for him. If anybody out there thinks the Cowboys are gone for the year, I think you're a dumbass. I really do. You can't write us off. We played Souths in Sydney. We were without one of our best players. We were in the game. A couple of calls went against us tonight. Souths got the win. They deserved the win. It just wasn't our night, and that can happen. So I'm okay with top third or fourth. Like I said a few weeks ago, I said we'll probably finish third or fourth anyway. So I'll take it. I'll take third or fourth. That's fine with me. No problem.
Yep. You did say Cowboys would drop one of his last 2 games. So.
I did say that, didn't I?
Yep.
I'll even video record that and put it on my Instagram story just to prove a point. I really will. But well done to Souths. Well deserved. We are going to review every game. We're going to go back to the very first game of Super Saturday. Obviously, we will get more into the Rabbitohs Cowboys game the Rabbitohs Cowboys game very soon. But, mate, I don't think we'll spend long in these other games. Raiders 48, Manly 6.
Fuck.
This game was a bludger. I literally fell asleep watching this game for 10 minutes.
When Raiders scored that first try, dead set for they're probably gonna kill him here.
Yeah.
No, the Raiders too good. They're now in the top 8. Broncos out. Raiders are in. Yeah, it was a win that they needed. So good on the Raiders at home.
Yeah, try scores in that game for Canberra. Tries to Jordan Rapana, Xavier Savage, Hudson Young, Tom Starling, Jamal Fogarty, Hudson Young for a double, Hopper Wade, Sebastian Chris, and Corey Harry Naira. And for Manly, it was Ethan Bullymore. Manly, they were horrible. Horrible.
I don't know where to begin with them. I have no words to explain what's wrong with them. They've just fallen, man. That's all I can say. They're playing dreadful footy right now. They can't score more than 6 points, it seems.
Yeah, they're playing fucking dog shit. Not gonna lie, they are playing dog shit. Manly, obviously, Manly. I've got injuries. You know, the Turbo brothers weren't there.
Yep.
Um,
Harper was out, I think, wasn't he?
who?
Harper?
Harper. Yeah, I think he was out.
Gareth,
Yeah,
yeah.
Garrick was not there. Saab's gone. Look, they've got injuries and they've got fair reasons to play like that. But fuck me, man. Defensively, they were horrible. Horrible.
Yeah, bro. It was. I mean, they let 48 on
9
them.
tries.
So,
9 tries to 1.
yeah, 9 tries. Yeah, no, that's not good enough.
I gotta say, mate, how good's Hudson Young getting? That bloke's just getting better and better, isn't he?
Oh, this year's probably been his best year. I think he's been in terrific try scoring form. He's just been one of the big workhorses for Canberra. He's been great for him.
Hudson Young gets better and better, and look, the performance of Jamal Fogarty this afternoon,
Great.
I should say, was fantastic. For Jack Whiten had a great game as well. Manly just horrible, simple as that. And look, Canberra 6 from 9 completion, 6 from 9 conversions. So if they had to kick one of them, it would have been 50. But Canberra, very good result. They're now in the top 8. Unbelievable, CJ.
Oh, and only a few weeks ago, I was pretty confident the 8 was set. But look,
Same
the
here.
Raiders, they've done remarkable to get in there. Broncos have been poor, but look, the Raiders have done well to get in there, and I think they'll play finals this year. Yeah,
I think they will. They got the Tigers next week at Leichhardt, so they should win that. The Broncos got the Dragons at Cogra, so awkward game, and I think for and against now is in Canberra's favour. So it's going to be difficult for Broncos to make the 8 now with what Canberra have done. But I'll just say this. If Canberra end up playing Melbourne in week 1 in Melbourne, I'll give them a shot because Canberra's record against Melbourne has been pretty good the last couple of years. But it's hard to imagine Canberra doing anything in finals if I get there.
No, it'll be hella tough for them.
Yeah. All right. Well, mate, give me your top 3 on ground from this game between Canberra and Manly because there's not much to really talk about more on this game.
Number 3, I'll go. Fuck, man. I didn't even watch the last 10 minutes.
It was a shit game. You can pick anybody, honestly.
Honestly, number 3, I'll just go Tom Starling. I thought it was pretty good tonight.
He had a good game, yeah.
Morning, Tom Starling. Number 2, I'll go Jamal Fogarty. I thought he played really well.
Yeah, he was good. Fogarty was good.
And my man of the match, I'll give it to the man himself, Hudson Young. I thought he had a really outstanding game today, Hudson Young. But also, I think Jack Whiten played pretty well as well. So.
Yeah, look, I'll go number 3. I'll go with Jack White. What he had 2 or 3 tries, assists, I think. Number 2, mate, Joseph Tarpany. Fuck, he's a weapon, Joseph Tarpany.
He's phenomenal, bro.
And man, the match, I'll go Hudson Young. I thought Hudson Young was fantastic. Once again, 2 tries, 115 plus running meters. Thought he was best player on the field. So Hudson Young's my man of the match in Canberra's 48-6 win over the Manly Seagulls. Next game, mate. Sharks 16, Bulldogs 0. Sharkies definitely wasn't convincing, but they got away with it in the end, didn't they? 16-0 over the Dogs.
Yeah, I didn't think they were too great tonight, but they did what they had to do in Shark Park, Andrew Fafita's last home game. The Dogs were in the fight for the whole, I'll give it about 70 minutes. Sharks, they do what a good team does, and they just closed out the game, despite how ugly it was.
Yeah, look, the Sharks they were sloppy, bro. Like Matt Moylan, I thought he was fantastic. The Sharks' completion rate was 64%. The Dogs was 82%. Cronulla's completion rate was much worse than the Bulldogs. They had 29 from 45 sets completed. The Dogs had 32 from 39. Sharks made 18 errors. That is
Fuck.
pretty sloppy, bro.
That could hurt him in finals.
Well, if you remember a couple of weeks ago, they played the Dragons and they beat them by 6. I think it was 24 to 18.
Yep.
And they had about 19 errors and they still won the game. So the Sharks have proven that they can win ugly, but this was pretty ugly, this game. I did say on Tuesday that the Sharks would win by 12, so this game was pretty close to what I expected it to be, but the Bulldogs, man, just no creativity, no attack. They just couldn't crack them, could they?
Nah, the Sharks' defense held out really well tonight. I thought the Bulldogs. I thought they missed a few pretty easy opportunities. I reckon.
They did
but
bomb
the
a few
Sharks,
tries. They did.
Sharks, the defensive efforts tonight were real good.
Talakai was, bro.
Oh.
I don't want to be negative. I really don't. What's happened to Talakai? His form has dropped since that game against Manly. What's he? He's been so quiet now.
Well, that Manly game, people thought, his origin is, he's going to go high in the market. But I think he's been pretty quiet since, really, especially after Origin. I thought he's been pretty quiet.
I genuinely, seriously, I don't want to sound cocky or overconfident here. As a Cowboys fan, I would love to play Cronulla week 1. They're a good team, but they are sloppy from time to time.
Well, how they play tonight, I think the Cowboys could probably beat them.
The Sharks and Cowboys, man, if they play week 1, it could be the game of the round, honestly.
Flip a coin, I reckon.
It'd be a great game of footy. The Dogs, they tried really hard. They defended well. They grinded it pretty well, but they just weren't able to get the win. The first try of the game for the Sharks went to Britton Nakora. Had some money on Britton Nakora for first try.
Outstanding game.
How good was that? $8 in the 200. How good was that?
That's a good shout. You picked Nakora first try.
Yeah, that was a good tip, wasn't it?
Good shout.
Then after that, there was a try to my man, Ronaldo Mulatalo in the corner. Matt Moylan's pass was fantastic.
Oh, Matty Moylan. Connecting with Mulatalo. When doesn't he score? When doesn't he score? He always scores in Shark Park.
Yeah. Sharkies, 10-0? Half-time, 10-0. Second half begins. Bulldogs bombed a few chances. And then a try to Ronaldo off a kick, and he got a double or whatever it was. Sharky 16-0, and that was the ball game. Sharky 16-0. The Dogs, mate, I thought they were gutsy, bro. I really do. I thought they were gutsy.
Yeah, they were in it for about 70 minutes, a few bomb tries, but the Sharks
no attack.
Yeah, no attack. It was unfortunate to see because I thought this was going to be a blowout game, but obviously wasn't. It was closer than everyone thought. So, good on
the Bulldogs were defending like soldiers all night, bro. They shut up for each other. They fought hard, but they just didn't have the creativity. Addo Carr couldn't get the ball. Matt Burton couldn't do anything with the ball. Kyle Flanagan looked lost all night. Dogs did well, but Sharky's just a little bit too good in the end. 16-0. Who was your top 3 players on ground B from this game, mate? Cronulla versus Canterbury.
Number 3, I'll give it to Matt Moylan. I thought Moylan played pretty well. Number 2, I'll give it to Lachlan Miller. I thought Lachlan Miller. He was
good, wasn't he?
He was good, yeah. And my man of the match is actually Britton Nakora. I thought he was outstanding tonight.
Yeah, look, for me, I'm going to go number 3. I'm going to go with Cameron McGuinness. Yep. I thought McGuinness was fantastic. He had a great game. Number 2 is going to go to Ronaldo Mulatalo. And my man of the match, mate, Matt Moylan, best player on the field. Scored, 2 try assists. I thought he was best player on the ground, Matt Moylan. Man of the match.
How good is it seeing him be fit, play some good footy?
Oh, mate, he was good. He was very good, Matty Moylan. Sharky's too good, 16-0. And the final game, mate, obviously me versus you. Rabbitohs 20, Cowboys 10 from Telstra Stadium, ANZ Stadium, whatever the fuck it's called now, Call Stadium. Tough game of football, mate. Low scoring grind. Souths obviously got the win. Really tough game of football was, and obviously there was a few calls that I thought were ridiculous, but I'm not blaming the referees. Souths were the better team all night, I thought, and Cowboys were just a bit sloppy, I thought.
No, yeah, bro. I thought it was a very tough game. I was on the edge of my seat, especially for his last 20 minutes and when Felt scored. But yeah, just happy with it. Skill finals, but yeah, it was a good game. I thought.
Yeah, it was a good game of football. Obviously, Rabbitohs completion rate 72%, Cowboys 71%. Souths had, 2 more sets than the Cowboys did. It felt like more than that. The Cowboys' problem was probably the errors, 15 errors. Just, I don't know, just the Cowboys' attack, it just wasn't there. With Tom Deere not there tonight, things just looked different. Drinkwater at 5'8" was okay, but a bit miscommunication between him and Chad Townsend. Hammer at fullback was okay, but was a little bit quiet. Just wasn't our night, was it?
No, it wasn't. I thought the Cowboys obviously did miss Tom Dearden. Drinkwater, he was doing a job, but I think, I don't think he's played in the halves all year. So, he's getting used to that, linking up with Chad Townsend. But, yeah, I think the errors hurt the Cowboys, especially with the constant short kickoffs. I thought.
That drove me insane.
That hurt them. I thought. But yeah, look, I think both teams were in it, and then
Yeah, look, the game started off with a penalty to the Rabbitohs.
Yep.
Latrell takes the 2 points. Souths go to a 2-0 lead early on, CJ. When the Souths had all the ball the first 5 minutes, were you annoyed for going for goal, or would you have just played on?
I was pretty annoyed going for goal, but I thought that was probably a vital part of the game. Now that I look at the score, at first I was like, why did we go for goal? We could have just tap and probably get a try because all the momentum was with us. But yeah.
Yeah, South Sydney 2-0 after 5 minutes gone, mate. And then the Cowboys with a fantastic try there on that left side. Drinkwater linking up with the Hammer. Hammer going through a gap, finding Tulangi in the corner for the first try of the game. Murray Tulangi, he just keeps getting better and better.
Yeah, Tulangi, good kid. The Hammer goes around, gives it to Tulangi. I thought our defence was pretty lazy. Latrell Mitchell didn't even make an attempt to go for Tulangi. So, yeah, it was a good start from the Cowboys there.
Cowboys were up 6-2 at that stage, mate. And then the Rabbitohs went through there on the back of a couple of six agains there. And Keon Kalamatangi went through and scored for South Sydney. I mean, he's a tough man to stop that bloke, and he just went over and scored, didn't he?
Yeah, I thought important try for us, Kalamatangi. We needed that, especially with the Cowboys' defensive efforts. They're usually pretty good. So I thought, yeah, that was a very important try to start off.
Rabbitohs 8-6 at that stage, and then pretty back and forth for a while. And then obviously, I could not believe this. The Alex Johnson try. Now, if you go back and watch the replay, Peter Hiku was taken out. He was the decoy runner from, I think it was Isaiah Tass. He took out Hiku. Hiku was taken out. Now, how that wasn't a professional, how that wasn't a obstruction is beyond me. That's the only thing I'll complain about. The Alex Johnson try, obstruction every day of the week. Seriously. There is no fucking way that should have been allowed. Hiku was taken out. That was ridiculous.
I'll be honest with you. I might have been blind, but probably because I was just focused on Alex Johnson, but I actually didn't see anything. I was just focused on Jake. I'll look back on it. I actually didn't see anything, but I'll look back on it.
All I ask for you, CJ, is when we finish this review, go onto YouTube. I'm sure there'll be highlights of it on YouTube somewhere. Look at the Johnson try. Watch the contact on Peter Hiku. I'm telling you, Hiku was tackled. He was taken out. There was definitely an obstruction. I'm telling you.
I'll have a look because I actually didn't seeing it. I was just focused on Alex
Bro,
Johnson.
when it happened, I got out of my chair. I'm going, they got to check this. That's an obstruction every day of the week. They didn't do it. I was shocked.
Yeah, it would have helped to check, I think. They usually check stuff like that, but yeah.
I couldn't believe that. I was actually pretty pissed off about that. South Sydney get the try awarded. They go to, 14-6.
Yeah.
We get to half time. It's 14-6. I wasn't really concerned at half time. I was like, okay, 14-6. A little bit to work on here. Things will get better. Second half comes around, mate. Cowboys couldn't crack them. And then Kyle Felt, out of nothing, kicked down the sideline, runs out, runs back in and scores. Mate, that was a freakish try from Kyle Felt.
This is where my anxiety kicked in because when Felt scores, usually the Cowboys get rolling. I'll say this: I thought Kyle Felt tonight he looked a bit bigger, a bit more muscly.
It was good, wasn't he?
Yeah, it was, and that try definitely got there as try of the year contender. No, that was crazy, and honestly, I was shitting myself at that point.
Yeah, conversion was missed by Val Holmes. It was still 14-10. The Rabbitohs. Cowboys had a bit of momentum, and then fucking dumbass Leilua with a stupid offload. Sal's got the ball back, and then literally that set. Cohen Hess with the big shot there on Campbell Graham, which ended up being a sin bin. He didn't even hit him in the fucking head. He hit him right here. Hit him in the chest. And it was Cohen Hess's head hit Campbell Graham. So Hess was going for a big hit. Ended up being a head clash. But because his arm was going out, they deemed it as a careless swinging high tackle when a head clash, it's not a sin bin. The same thing happened with Dale Finucane against Penrith about 4 or 5 weeks ago. A head clash is not a sin bin. Now, you could call it a game changer if you wanted to. It was a pretty bad call. There is no way in the world that Cohen S's tackle was a fucking sin bin. It was a fucking head clash, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, look, I could be biased all I want here, but I don't think that's a sin bin or a send-off. It was a head clash, and if head clashes are now sin binable offence...
That's fucking bullshit.
I don't think it was a sin bin personally, even as a South fan.
I literally grabbed my Cowboys hat and threw it at the wall, bro. I was going off my fucking head.
I bet. I could only imagine.
How can anybody on this planet say that Cohen Hess's tackle was high? It was a fucking head clash. God damn it.
Yeah, look, I agree. It was a head clash. I thought it was a pretty tough call.
Faraz says karma at its finest. What karma?
I have no idea.
You cunts aren't even in the fucking finals anymore. So what are you talking about, Faraz?
Yeah, it was
8. Come on, bro. Turn it up. That's not a sin bin. And then we get to the Kyle Felt one where on Alex Johnson, I mean, fuck me. If that's a sin bin, then fuck me. We need to see some more of them ones being sin bin.
I thought he took him out.
On.
What?
Kyle on Alex Johnson, bro. That's not a sin bin. That's a penalty at best.
Look, I think some call had to be made. Sin bin
should have been a penalty. That's it.
Yeah, look, bro. I don't know what you're watching on, whether it was 9 or Fox.
I watched it on 9.
Yeah, 9. Right. So 9, I've heard. Well, the commentators, I'm pretty sure no, it was Jared Sutton who said it. I think he said, what was it? A foul or something like that.
Jared Sutton is a weak gutted dog. That's what he is.
Stewart in here.
Jared Sutton is a fucking asshole. I can't stand the prick.
No, look, I think it was a penalty, but it's tough.
That was bullshit, man. We had nothing all night go our way. Obviously, I'm not trying to blame the referees here. I really am not trying to blame them. You guys deserve the victory, so well done. But fuck, man, how was that a bin from? Come on, and what? 13-11 with 4 to go. There's no chance of survival at that point. There's no chance.
From what I've seen all year, head clashes look like a sin binable offence, really. And that other one, it was a penalty. And yeah, something did need to be called.
If a head clash is a sin bin, then my dick should go in a girl's ear then, instead of a vagina. Oh, come on, bro.
Odd comparison,
Seriously.
but
Oh, fucking hell, man. Jared Sutton is a weak-gutted dog and a prick-faced cunt. That's what he is.
your inner
Fucking
Ricky
hell.
Stewart's coming out. Let's go.
And then with about 3 minutes to go, six again, blah, blah, blah. Burgess crashes over because everyone's out of stamina. 13 on 11. What do you expect to happen? Burgess scores. I walk out the room and I don't go back out there. I came in here after that.
Yeah, nah, Tommy Burgess kills the win. It was a very grindy game for most part. Yeah, just happy to secure finals, and yeah, it was a good win.
Well, like I said, Cowboys will now be playing in Sydney week 1 of the finals, whether that be against Penrith or Cronulla.
Yep.
We won't know until Thursday night, probably. But whatever. It's in 2 weeks. I might even be attending it, so who the fuck knows? But really, I'm really disappointed with the way we lost the game tonight. Obviously, we were our own worst enemy most of the night. Couple of bad calls that went against us, but overall, South Sydney deserved the win, so well done.
Nah, thanks, bro, and all the best for the rest of the season. I do think something that did hurt the Cowboys a bit was the constant short kickoffs.
Oh, that drove me insane. Oh,
Thought-
the dropouts.
Yeah, I thought that hurt them a bit.
It drove me nuts. I
Other
was
than
going
that,
to my head.
nah, like, I think the Cowboys will be a friend of the final, so don't worry about that.
I want to ask you this.
Yeah. No.
Would you have played Griffin Name over Tanil Brown? Griffin Name should not have been dropped.
Oh, absolutely, I would have. I don't think Tanil Brown's really done much this year. Well, on the other hand, Griffin Name has actually been pretty solid for years. I would have had Neem come off the bench. Yeah.
Yeah. Look, disappointing loss. It is what it is. We won't finish second now unless we beat Penrith and the Sharks somehow lose to Newcastle, but we all know that won't happen. Won't happen.
You never know, but probably 99% chance.
The Sharks know if they win, they finish second, and they're not going to rest anybody. So it is what it is. South Sydney get the win over the Cowboys, mate. Who would your top 3 players on ground be from tonight's game?
My top 3. Number 3, I'll go. Oh, it's actually pretty tough. Number 3, I'll actually go Havili. I thought it was pretty good for us. He added a lot with Cookout. Number 2, I'll go Keon Kalol-Matangi.
Yeah.
I thought he got involved a lot. And my man of the match, I'll give it to my man of the match. Fuck, it's actually tough, I reckon Cody Walker was our best player. I thought he added a lot to how we played tonight.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, look, I'll go number 3, Cam Murray.
Yep.
He was awesome tonight. Number 2, Jason Taumalolo.
Yeah, he was
And
scary.
number 1, Latrell Mitchell was best player on the field, I reckon.
You reckon?
Yeah,
I thought it was
good
contained.
well.
I thought it was contained pretty well.
No, I thought he had a good game, bro. I thought he was fantastic. He was a nightmare. He was a handful all night.
Well, needs to do that next week.
Next week, Rabbitohs and Roosters. Winner will get a home elimination final. Loser will probably have to go away for every finals match, so that makes it difficult. As for the Cowboys, well, if the Cowboys beat the Panthers, Sharks beat the Knights, Cowboys will finish in 3rd. If the Sharks beat the Knights and the Cowboys lose and the Storm win, Cowboys will end up in 4th and will play Penrith. If the Sharks beat the Knights, Cowboys lose to Penrith, and the Eels beat the Storm, Cowboys will play Cronulla. So still a few things to unveil, but we all know the Cowboys will be playing in Sydney week 1 of the finals unless Cronulla somehow lose to Newcastle, but we all know that won't happen.
Yeah, bring on the last round of the NRL regular season. It's been...
Well, mate, thanks for coming on tonight. Obviously a tough night for myself, but well done, mate. You guys are too good.
No, thanks, bro. And no, look, the Cowboys will be back in the finals. I have no doubt. So yeah, look, all the best for the rest of the season.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm getting out of here because I'm in a pretty fucking shit mood. I have drank 4 Woodstock, so I have had a few drinks tonight. I'm not really in a good mood. I'm a little bit blurry at the moment. I've had a few, but I hope everyone enjoys their night. I'm out of here. I'm not gonna have some more beer now or alcohol and drink myself to sleep. But anyway, good night, everyone. And yeah, see you guys in the next one.